Hello again. Welcome to Jordan Stevens here for another edition of the Book Knowledge Share. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you could make it here for another week. And I'm happy to share with you, yet again, another book that I've recently read. And as I've said before, the idea of these Book Knowledge Shares is to give you a foundation of what the book is about and some of the key learnings that I picked up from the book. I don't really want to share with you whether I liked the book or didn't like the book, but I want to share with you things that I've learned. And if you think those kind of things are something that you'd like to learn more about, go check out the book yourself, go read it, and I encourage you to read because it's good for you. So, here we go. Book Knowledge Share for this week is a book called Play Bigger. It's really about business strategy and creating a business that's different, a business that can really change the way the world works. And you think of companies like Apple and Uber, those sort of companies who have really changed their industry. They've created a new category. And the authors of this book are three gentlemen, Dave Peterson, Al Ramadan, and Christopher Lougheed. They are three guys who founded a consultancy in Silicon Valley called Play Bigger. It's the name of the book, called Play Bigger. So they're promoting the book. Yay! Another book that promotes the business. Anyway, this book here, as I said, talks about business strategy and how to make a category-defining business. There are two big things that I've really picked up from this book in order to create a category-defining business. The first thing is that whatever product or service you're making, it needs to be marketably different than what has come before. Making incremental improvements can be a good thing. Making a better mousetrap, as they say, can be a good thing, but it's not going to be the thing that's going to make a brand new category. It's not that thing that's going to make a billion-dollar business. You look at Facebook. They really made a big difference in social media. There was other social media platforms out there, but Facebook was much different in the way that it marketed, much different in the way that its product worked, and much different in the way that they ran their business. So make sure the product or service that you're making is marketably different than what has come before. And in order to do that, you really have to come up with insight for what your customers are wanting, what the customers need. And a lot of cases, not Bill Gates, but Steve Jobs has always been famous for saying that, market research doesn't work because it's something that people don't know what they already want. And as a marketer, as a business owner, as a CEO, your job is to kind of think about the future a little bit, because these category changes aren't always obvious at the beginning when we first see it. But when it comes down the road, like, for example, Uber is like, well, this is really obvious. Why didn't we, break up the taxi industry before? It just wasn't obvious. And it takes a little bit of insight, a little bit of foresight as well, to be able to see what's going down in the future and what customers might need down the road, and understanding their pain points. Make sense? Cool. The next thing that I really wanted to dig into with you that I got out of this book, and it really comes from marketing strategy. When you're creating a category-defining business, you don't want to use what they call in this book called peanut butter marketing, which is essentially taking all of your marketing budget and spreading it into different areas of marketing, whether it's social media or print or AdWords or SEO, any of those sort of things, right? You can spread little bits of your marketing budget between all those different areas, and people will come and buy stuff from you. What they advocate in this book is to do something called a lightning strike. And this is really a preempted, pre-planned, pick and go for it all kind of marketing event. And this is something, if you think of Salesforce.com, they have their annual conference that they do. Facebook has a developer conference, and so does Apple. And when you think of the event, they are very much a one-shot kind of marketing event. And that's what they advocate for in this book. To think about pre-planned lightning strike kind of event where you're going to go all out in your marketing. You're going to make something happen by putting all your eggs into one basket, so to speak. And so that's what they advocate in this book. In order to do that, really, you have to do some different things in terms of your PR. You have to make sure that you are, sometimes hijacking different stories. You have to hijack your customer stories and be able to, pull in on that PR push. So some really interesting stuff in the book. If you want more on business strategy, there are some other books that I've covered already. But if you want business strategy and you want to learn to change your business if you're an entrepreneur, check out Play Bigger. It's an interesting read, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So until next week, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to check out the other books and I'll share. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And like I said, until next week, we'll see you later. It's Jordan signing off. Thank you.